I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
We have already started. And the shots! Goal! Argentina!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
A goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vitinha, Gonzalo Inacio, João Felix, Gonzalo Inacio. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Nuno Mendes, Alex Vitinha. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Oh, that's nice. Played into the... It's a mighty effort! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
They've played it short. Cross from Cancelo. Acuna clears it away. Messi, McAllister, De Paul, Acuna, aim forwards. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Alvarez. McAllister, spread out to the left. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. Nice interception, well timed. De Paul. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gonzalo Ramos. And they've got rid. McAllister. And now the breakaway. Moved on forwards. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. That's a cute ball. It's been slipped through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Paredes. McAllister. Played out to the right. Romero. Now it's Messi. Cross goes in there. That's not going far. João Neves, gently done. João Cancelo. And here's João Felix. Gonzalo Ramos. And it's Messi. Romero. Argentina making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Real chance! Oh, another save. And that is out of play. Vitinha.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Nuno Mendes. Mendes played over towards the opposite flank. Proves too strong. McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Simeone. Alvarez played out to the left flank. Played into space out wide. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
João Neves. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tries a measured ball. Tries a shot! He's hit it first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
De Paul. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Simeone. De Paul. Romero. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi plays it short. And the ball is out of play. Inacio forwards and with intent. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio. Oh, good-looking ball. Otamendi. Romero shifted upfield. Cleared away. The ball, have it back, and can go again. João Cancelo. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Ruben Neves! Punched away. It's really well cleared. And it's Mendes. Lovely feet. Over to the left. Played back in. Acuna clears it away. Out to the left it goes. Looking here to chip it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Romero goes forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vitinha looks to the other side. João Cancelo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi. Romero. Messi. Good. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Ruben Neves. Vitinha played towards the other side. And here's Neto. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi going full steam down the flank. Romero. Oh, that's neat. And it's Messi. Paredes. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Romero. And here's Messi. McAllister. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Back into the middle. Vitinha can get it clear. De Paul. And here's Messi. McAllister. And here's Alvarez! That has been knocked clear.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
In by Cancelo. There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Gonzalo Ramos is offering a right smile there.
Ruben Neves goes short. So who's he picking out? And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, what a climb! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Portugal really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Romero. Otamendi. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. And he goes cross-field. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Gonzalo Ramos. And he's there to get it away. It'll be a throw-in. João Felix. Vitinha. Vitinha with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Ruben Neves caresses it through. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Araujo. Argentina, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Gonzalo Inacio. João Felix looks to get on the end of this. Otamendi. Romero. Otamendi. Romero. Inacio gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
McAllister. Simeone. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
space there, and he can get that clear. And it's McAllister. And here's the pull. McAllister. Lofted in. No, that's not going to find its target. Vitinha. Now it's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! De Paul played out to the left flank. Messi carries the ball down the right. Drives it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo, and it's played forward. Simeone. Acuna. De Paul. Oh, sweet feet. 2 minutes to be added on. De Paul shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble now.
Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that... I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Argentina are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are already promptly back underway. Argentina carrying... Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Araujo makes the interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Araujo, and it's Cancelo, and here's Neto, climbs up big. Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Gonzalo Ramos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
João Cancelo. João Neves. João Cancelo. João Neves. João Cancelo. Vitinha. João Felix. Spread out to the left. Vitinha. João Felix. João Neves. João Cancelo tries to dink it through. He can get that clear. And that's a throw. Ruben Neves. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Ruben Neves with the short one. Looks across and plays it in. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. Simeone. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister forwards and with intent, tries a deft little ball. Short changes him with that pass. Acuna. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! He'll try to keep this alive. Messi delivers the ball. Tries to get it clear. Here comes another cross. Vitinha, aim forwards. João Felix has got himself a free kick. Araujo, João Neves, and it's Cancelo. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Pedro Neto, plenty waiting in the middle. Chance here to counter. Decent progress down the left. João Cancelo. Simeone looking to add to his goal. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. João Cancelo. That is good strength. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves played out to the left flank. That's very neat. And here's Ramos. Chance for a shot! No mistake! Portugal are level.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. And here's Ramos. Alvarez. McAllister. Alvarez. Simeone. Acuna. Oh, nice touch. McAllister. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Time to deliver. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. It's anyone's ball now. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Was beautiful, something close to genius. Argentina take the lead. McAllister. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. João Neves. Inacio, played over towards the opposite flank. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. He is just caressing the ball. Pedro Neto, that's a delicate pass.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Inacio looks to the other side. That'll be a throw-in. João Neves. Vitinha. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Vitinha clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Araujo. Gonçalo Inacio. And it's Mendes. João Felix. João Felix.
not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gonzalo Ramos! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So here comes the substitution. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined. Gonzalo Inacio. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Acuna is there, and he can get that clear. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. That is lovely. And the shots, can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
João Cancelo. João Cancelo, gently done. Pedro Neto, header! And that could come back to haunt them.
Gonzalo Ramos clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Nicely intercepted. Now it's Pip. He's having a shot! Should have equalised. Paredes. Pedro Neto does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes forwards and with intent. He has found the way through. Gonzalo shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Portugal are level!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Senesi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi played out towards the right wing. Now what about this cross?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Romero. Argentina to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And it's played forward. João Cancelo can get it clear. Bruno Fernandes. Defending of the desperate variety.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he's managed to get free. And here's João Felix. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
Acuna.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. João Felix. Out to the left it goes. Danger averted for now. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Messi. And it's Messi. Romero into the last 5 minutes. It's a good foot in there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gonzalo Ramos! Split-second reaction.
Gonzalo Ramos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vitinha. João Felix, done delicately.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that's well seen too. De Paul. Now it's Messi. Messi chips it through. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
De Paul. Simeone.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Well, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Aim forwards. And here's João Felix. Out to the right. João Cancelo looking to hit the byline here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He is through here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Simeone. Chance for a... Oh, they could be caught out here. Played it again. And that was very necessary. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Paredes. Simeone. Lovely bit of skill. Acuna. Now here's the delivery. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that...
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Argentina conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Romero. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Trincao. Now it's João Felix. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
De Paul. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's found a way through. Now then, the balls could be danger here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. McAllister. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Trincao. Played into space. Diogo Dalot looking to get on the end of this. Simeone. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Diogo Dalot. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves shifted upfield. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Alvarez. De Paul. Trincao, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's João Felix. João Felix! And somehow he managed to miss it. Romero. Otamendi driven forward. That has been cut short. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha, gently done. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Simeone. And it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. De Paul chooses to go back. Is the shot on? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's a good ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Araujo clears it away. Moved on forwards. Diogo Dalot. Great defending, strong and determined. That's going to go a long way. Big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. That's Simeone. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Trincao. Diogo Dalot. Takes the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
De Paul. McAllister. Acuna. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Wallace.
And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Dalot. That's tidy. And here's Trincao. Cleared without complication. Araujo wins the duel this time. And it's played forward.
João Felix really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Clipped into space. It's a goal kick. Ruben Neves. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. And it goes cross-field. João Felix. Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio forwards and with intent. Nuno Mendes. And here's João Felix. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, should have put that away. Messi. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
No, that's overhit. Gonzalo Ramos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Trincao. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. Oh, good spread. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha aimed forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Romero. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Romero. Messi. Now it's De Paul. Out to the right. Messi. Here comes the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bruno Fernandes is there and he can get that clear. McAllister. Acuna. Oh, such a clever touch.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Martinez sends that a long way. Senesi. McAllister. Paredes. Oh, can he get onto this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, red, nice interception. De Paul, gently done. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but... So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Ruben Neves. Vitinha. Inacio. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Argentina can break now. João Felix. Muscular approach does pay off here. Romero. Paredes. Simeone. He has found the way through. Paredes. Otamendi. McAllister. Senesi. And it's Messi. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. McAllister. Oh, that's nice. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played into the middle. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. McAllister. João Felix. Vitinha. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. He's found the way through. Now it's Ramos. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Vitinha. And here's Neto. Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Portugal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Senesi. Gonzalo Ramos has found the net here, of course. And it's Mendes. That is good strength. Vitinha. Pedro Neto! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pedro Neto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Decent progress down the left. The ball is loose and the chase is on. João Neves. Some good work on the right flank here. Simeone wins the duel this time.
Portugal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
and constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
João Neves. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Ruben Neves. Played with finesse. Romero attempts a clearance. Can he latch on to this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gonzalo Inacio. Played out to the right, and it's Cancelo. Showing good feet. Pedro, and a chance! McAllister. Acuna, gently done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's played forward. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. And here's Neto. Can he finish? That pass has been well intercepted. Pedro Neto. And he's gone backward here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Ruben Neves! João Neves, out to the right. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Gonzalo Ramos! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Moved on forwards. McAllister. De Paul. Romero. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Crosses it in. Inacio tries to clear. And he's there to clear it. And it's Paredes. Alvarez! João Neves, aim forwards. Vitinha. Araujo, forwards and with intent. Vitinha. João Cancelo, chasing after it. João Neves, some resolute defending there. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Simeone. He's shifting through the gears here. Played down the flank. Crossed into the box. And here's Alvarez. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gonzalo Ramos. That's very neat. And here's Neto. João Neves. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, it's come loose. Cleared without complication. De Paul. Acuna shifted upfield. Now it's Simeone. Can he get onto this? Simeone. Ruben Neves. Araujo. João Cancelo. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Ruben Neves. João Felix. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's João Felix. Paredes. Played out towards the right wing. Goes down, but nothing given. Great defending, strong and determined. Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. Simeone, done delicately. Inacio getting this one clear. Ruben Neves. Simeone. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Now what about this cross? Out of play for a throw. De Paul. De Paul with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gonzalo Inacio. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. Looks across and plays it in. Otamendi attempts a clearance. De Paul. De Paul forwards and with intent. Oh, super find. Oh, that's neat. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Mendes can get it clear. Messi. Nice. And Messi!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
João Felix. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Simeone. That's a clever-looking ball. That's really well cleared. Simeone is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Romero gets over and intercepts. Played out to the right. That's good play. João Neves. And here's Neto. Very nicely done. And here's João Felix. There's the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
João Felix demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. McAllister. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Acuna, aim forwards. That's a little off target. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Simeone. And it's Messi. Romero. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Now it's De Paul. Can he finish? Point-blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. João Neves. Pedro Neto. And here's Ramos. João Felix. João Cancelo. And that's aimed into the middle. Ruben Neves plays it short. Messi. Romero. Otamendi. Simeone is onto it in a flash. Vitinha. Araujo. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. Alvarez. Ruben Neves. Proves too strong. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
João Cancelo. And it's played forward. João Neves. João Neves, gently done. Well, we expected better, and so did he. first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. The second half.
Argentina really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio, early ball out from the back. And it's Mendes. Lovely feet. Well read, and the danger is averted. De Paul. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Climbs up big! It's there! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Argentina give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Mendes chooses to go cross-field. João Cancelo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vitinha. João Felix. Gonzalo Inacio. Played towards the other side. João Cancelo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. Araujo. João Cancelo, and he goes cross-field, and it's Mendes. Succumbs to the pressure. Acuna, and it's played forward. Senesi. Araujo. Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. João Cancelo looks to get on the end of this. Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. João Felix. João Cancelo. It's a mighty effort! Not offside that time. Paredes.
Have certainly changed the dynamic, but
Takes the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Araujo attempts a clearance. Araujo. João Cancelo. João Neves. And here's Ramos. Now it's Pedro Neto. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. João Felix. Gonçalo Inácio. Quarter of an hour into the second half. João Cancelo, who does have an assist to his name. João Felix. And it's Mendes. Vitinha. And here's Ramos. That's going to go a long way. Through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Senesi. McAllister. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. João Cancelo. João Neves. Araujo. João Neves. Oh, can he get onto this? João Cancelo. João Neves. And here's Gonçalo Ramos!
well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
McAllister. De Paul. He is just caressing the ball. Messi. McAllister. And here's Messi. Oh, what a great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
João Felix. And here's Ramos. Over to the left. Nuno Mendes. Bullish header! Gonzalo Ramos finds himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. João Neves. Araujo looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves shifted upfield. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. And it's Cancelo. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Messi, spread out to the left. Good ball, good take. Nuno Mendes. Now who's going to be first to this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Araujo. Ruben Neves. João Felix. Gonzalo Ramos knocks it out wide. De Paul. Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Romero. Oh, that is a good... Alvarez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Alvarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Gonzalo Ramos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi, now he's off and running. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. João Felix. João Neves. And here's Neto. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nice physical challenge. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Romero, aim forwards. Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. Romero gets rid without sophistication. João Felix. Messi. Alvarez, and it's lofted through here. And back to the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! Should have put that one away.
tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Ruben Neves. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Real chance! And the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. Joao Felix. He can get that clear. De Paul. Simeone. Paredes. Acuna. Simeone looking to run onto it. Simeone. De Paul! And that has been clubbed away. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Vitinha. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. João Cancelo is onto it in a flash. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna. McAllister. Senesi. The final 5 minutes. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Messi. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Succumbs to the pressure. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. In by Messi. Simeone. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Big chance! Rui Silva sends that a long way. Romero. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Ruben Neves. Pedro Neto. Joao Felix. Joao Felix! And he has kept it out somehow.
Joao Felix is offering a wry smile there.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.